Awesome. Hi guys, how are ya?
We're good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good. It's so good to see you. I want to jump right in. So tell me a little bit about the show and how it's going to kind of differ from how we've seen you two on previous shows that you've done. Like what are we bringing to the forefront this time?
This show is so crazy because we're working side by side together, and JoJo is the choreographer and the creative director for these uber talented 11 kids that we brought in that could sing and dance and act. And we're looking for to create a girl group, and we don't know the specific number. And every week, JoJo just gives us these huge numbers, and we narrow it down and narrow it down, and the group gets smaller, but the numbers get bigger and bigger each week. Like, it's just wild. Yes.
And Jojo, what is it like for you to kind of step into that role as, creative director? Like you're usually the talent, the artist,
talent.
the one doing.
It's a lot of fun. Honestly, it's interesting because I have a lot of ideas that I'm now just too old for. And I never thought I'd get there. But, being 18 now, I'm like, oh man, I just wish I could do this number and sing about this, but I can't because then it just feels weird for me to sing it. But now with this girl group, I can do stuff for them and they can do it. And so that's been something that I've been loving so much about this project. But getting to do all their choreography and all their creative directing is just a blast. I mean, the kids are so fun to work with. They are such hard little workers. I remember one week they were on their lunch break and I was also supposed to be on a lunch break, but I was in the studio and I was working on the next number that I was going to teach them. And they all just ran in. They were like, we just want to dance. We don't care about lunch. We just want to dance. And I was like, okay, cool. Just learn whatever I'm doing. It's like, technically I can't teach you right now, so I'm not going to tell you what to do, but you can follow along what I do and learn it on your own. And then I'll teach it to you later. And they're like, okay, great.
Yeah. You really are like so nonstop. It does not surprise me that you yourself did not take a lunch break.
Never.
How did you kind of create this, just work hard spirit between the two of you? I mean, Jojo, how were you raised to like just keep going?
I was raised from the beginning of when it's time to shine, it's time to shine. And okay. when it's your moment and do it
in a good way.
in a great way. I mean, I remember when I was little, my mom would wake me up to do my solo, and when her friends would be over because they would want to see it, and I would wake up and I would do it. I remember when I would send in these videos, and if I didn't do it perfect, we would do it again until it was perfect. And I think that has stuck with me for so long. I think even now, like practicing for Dancing with the Stars, I practice at night and I'm like, not until I get it 3 times in a row perfect will I go to sleep. Like I'm making sure I'm doing it perfect.
Yeah. And Jessalyn, what's your kind of advice for parents wanting to, to get that hustle that JoJo has, when it comes to raising your kid?
I think you have to have a balance between support and hard work and desire. I think the thing that was great with JoJo is she has the perfect combination of all of that.
Totally.
And I just think balance is so important. And you got to make it fun. You got to make it exciting and happy and fun. And you got to wake up every day and be excited about what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. And, this transition kind of from child stardom to this adult you, JoJo, what are you hoping that your fans see from you in this show, with you as this overseer?
Something that's interesting that I literally just thought of that people are going to see is I think for a long time, people have seen that, JoJo Siwa is JoJo Siwa, but it's really management and a corporation running her. And she's just a statue and they tell her what to do. But I think with this show, even though it's not me doing it, I am doing all the work for it. And I think it'll show people that like I really put in all the work and it really was my choices when I was younger and still is now, but especially when I was younger. And that's something too that I want to pass along with these kids. Like, even though I'm doing their choreography and we're coming up with their costumes, it's still their choice on everything. You don't like what we're wearing? Let's change it. You don't like your makeup? Let's fix it. You don't like your song? Let's adjust it. Everything for them, it's their voice on it. It's their body that they're wearing the costume on. It's their face with the makeup on. So we want everything to be what they like.
I'm really excited for the world to see you too, because like you're fun and you're funny and like reality TV is cool because it's just who you are.
I remember one of the first weeks I was sitting with the mom and she was like, "You're actually really funny." And I was like, "Yeah, people don't get to see this side of me."
I've always known you were funny. I also can't believe that you're 18 because I was literally at your 16th birthday party and I want to throw myself like against the wall. What?
It's so crazy. I feel like the world's literally grown up with me. And to think that I'm like 18 is just wild.
It's wild. And it's just so, you've grown into such like an incredible human and woman. And I'm just like, so it's so fun to watch. Dancing with the Stars. Let's talk about it. Jenna is just speaks so highly of you. We had her on our podcast last week or a few weeks ago. What do you guys think just makes you guys click as partners and taking on this venture together, this history making?
Totally. I need to go listen to that podcast because I occasionally need a hype up to remember it.
Oh yeah.
She still likes me. No, I'm just kidding. But I do every time we're doing press together and like, "Jenna, how proud are you of JoJo?" I'm like, "Yeah, how proud are you of me? Speak up, let's hear it."
You love a good hype up.
Oh, absolutely. I like reassurance. I really am big on reassurance and making sure that everything's good. I'm very, very big on that, and I need that. And that's something that Jenna actually gets on me about. She's like, "Would I tell you did good if you didn't?" And I'm like, "No." And she's like, "Did I just tell you that you did good?" And I was like, "Yeah." "Are you mad at me?" She's like, "No." Yeah, no, I think for Jen and I, we really have the same motives. We both want to work hard and we both want to have fun. And she tells me all the time, like, she's like, "I just want you to be happy and have the best experience here." And I tell her all the time, I say, I am. And I say, "But I need you to be happy too." Like, because right now, everything that I'm doing is what you're giving me to do. And I want it to be actually perfect and your exact vision. And she's like, "I promise you, you are doing that and beyond." And she's so supportive of everything. She is my family now, and I'm lucky to have her in my life for forever. She's awesome. So cool.
And she spoke so much about how pretty much when you came in, you couldn't do like a push-up, like how much your strength has changed. And now you guys do like 30 push-ups in the beginning of her. She was telling me about your warm-ups. Are you going to do
guns that I have now? Wait, where do I go? There we go. See that gun? Let's do this gun.
Big. Hell yeah. Tell me about like the body changes and the strength changes that you've had in the past several months.
Can't get a jacket on, but I can do a lot of things. But I can't.
Your muscles are so big.
They're so big, I can't fit. No, my body has changed a lot. My mind has changed more than my body. I mean, I've dropped multiple sizes in clothes, and I called Jen the other day, and I was like, "Hi." She was like, "What now?" And I was like, "How's your day going?" And she was like, "It's going good." And we talked for a second, and then I was like, "Okay, I have a question for you." And she's like, "Okay, what is it?" And I was like, "I'm ordering from Lululemon, but I don't know what size I should order because I'm shrunk and I haven't shopped there in a really long time." And she was like, "Okay, I think you should order this and maybe get a few in this so that way, you know, we have options." And I was like, "Cool, I'm down. I like that plan." No, she's transformed my body, and now I literally could not do one single push-up. And now yesterday, I was literally on the ground just doing 5 like nose to the floor push-ups every 10 minutes. But we're up to every day we do 15 solid nose to the ground, no cheating push-ups. I do it twice a day. I do it once with her and then once on my own. And then we do a 3-minute plank every day, which I also do once with her and once on my own.
Do you feel amazing?
I do. I feel so much better about myself. I feel so much better about my body. I feel so much better about my mind. I mean, we were in one rehearsal and Jenna kind of broke down a wall of me, and she kind of got into she kind of got into my mind and figured out, you know, that I'm not very confident in my body and the way that I look. And she was not having it at all. She was like, "We are not doing that. Never, ever, ever. I know I've known you for a week, but we are not doing that." It was literally on week 2, maybe even week 1 yet. And she was like, absolutely not. And she got me over it, and she got me over the hump. And it's something that I didn't really tell anybody about. You know, I didn't even really tell my family about it. Nobody knew about it. It was just something that I kept to myself. But now, like, knowing that I can do those push-ups and knowing that I can hold a plank for 3 minutes, I'm like, okay, you're actually pretty strong. Like, you're good.
Hell yeah. Amazing, guys. Well, thank you so much. I'm so excited for you. So proud of you. And I can't wait to keep watching.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Bye.